Alright, this video is a bit different. My nose is bigger. No, it's not. But I was just thinking it's 30th of January 2022, so it's 50 years since the Bloody Sunday incident in Ireland. And I'm still looking into this, of course. I am no master or anything like that. And I understand there was two incidents, one in 1971 and one in 1972. I believe 13 people were killed on the day and one more died in hospital. Why this incident is of interest to me as a Negroid, that's my trans identity, is that Frank Kitson, who I understand was in charge of the 1st Parachute Brigade or Battalion, actually operated in Kenya and was responsible for lots of torture that actually took place in the area. And I believed, in addition to John Pilger's Tell Me No Lies, more of it's actually mentioned in this book. So it's fascinating how these people move around from one place to the other, use these methods. I also know Frank Kitson published a book. I actually have it next door. I probably should have planned this a bit better. It's nice that you could just hold up a book like, voila! Well, that's next door. But he published one in 1971 called Low Intensity Operations, which Omorali actually first made me knowledgeable of. This Omorali, actually. And he published one in 1960 about gangs and counter gangs, which looks at infiltration, subversion, and sabotage. Now, understanding Ireland, what the British intelligence services actually did was join some of these oppositional or paramilitary or loyalist groups and work directly against the Irish Republican interests, which I believe were predominantly Catholic. So when you hear this stuff about gun crime, gangs, and all this other malarkey, which is probably going to surface if or when we get past this COVID propaganda campaign and all these other psychological operations. These are just my concerns. These are just a few texts to look into. I'd also recommend looking into the 5-part series called Plutocracy. Each of them is 2 hours, but I'm sure you people indulge or binge on Netflix won't mind. There's also the CNN series, The Cold Watch, the 24 parts in 45-minute slots. And then there's the Rise and Fall of Socialism, which is just 3 episodes of 1 hour. So a few things to watch. But today my thoughts are just with Ireland, really, and the cover-ups, the distortion, the lies, and this pattern of empire, this pattern of occupation, this imperial tradition, this ultimate regime of degradation, domination, and distortion. And just to think that if this is what they do to their white comrades, then what will they do to us, and what did they do to us? Those are key questions that I reflect on today. 50 years to the day of the Bloody Sunday Massacre. One of 3 incidents, I believe, in Ireland. I believe there's one in 1920. Michael Collins was involved or something of the sort. These are just my scattered reflections. Some will call them rambling for the day. Appreciate everyone subscribing, and hopefully I'll keep it coming.